Good morning, everybody. So, who are absent today? Sumit Khanka and Sumit Sunar. Both Sumit are absent. Sumit Khanka's parents were yesterday there, and they said he had some work in village. That's why he had gone to village. And what happened to Sumit Sunar? He became sick. So he falls sick time and again. It's very bad, right? I think if they don't pay attention towards their food habits, it will be difficult, right? Sorry? This is of grade 9 and this is of grade 8. What is coming here? You cross this one, cross this one, cross this one. What a grade is here? Is this one? Yeah. Now we also became a big champion for this one. Okay, children. Uh, Biodiversity and environment. The chapter is over, right? Now we have to begin our new topic. What is that? Life process. Make background straight item. So after completion of this life process, this chapter, you will be able to do these things. What is the first point? Introduce asexual reproduction occurred in plants and animals. That means here we are discussing about reproduction. What do we discuss? Reproduction. Reproduction. Formation again. And how many types of reproduction are there? What are the different type of reproduction? Right? Mainly two categories of reproduction. One is sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, and types of asexual reproduction also. I think yesterday some questions were asked. What are the different type of asexual reproduction? So, asexual reproduction in plants and animals. Next thing you will be explaining about vegetative propagation in plants, not in animals, in plants. Then again, what is sexual reproduction? How does it occur? You will say about it. And different type of various parts of different type of seeds and describe them. Yesterday one question was asked about um, different parts of dicotyledonous seed, embryo, seed coat, cotyledon, plumule, radicle, what is there, and dispersion of seed. Mangoes are produced in Tarai, but mangoes are found in Nepal or means Kathmandu or not. See, they are brought from there to here. That is dispersion of seed. And demonstrate seed germination process and explain its importance. This is also going to be a very interesting one. So you may get duty to show the germinated seeds, different germinated seeds, and we will plant in our this garden. And you have to take care, and then later on we have to check how the buds come, how the flowers are originated or developed, and how seeds are produced. Yes or no? So what type of plants you just germinate? That is the thing. Okay, today's class is about this life process, and now this presentation work will be done by Group B. Especially, there are two gurus in Group B, Rakshak Rana Magar and Jain Lama. So I don't know who is going to present. Who is going to present now? Jain. Okay, let's welcome on the stage Jain Lama for his presentation. Eh? Everybody, pay complete attention. Just close the door and then that's it. And if you see how the side right? Who is going to what about this? I think you have to come this side if you're here. Jacket also can. So the Jain will section from there. You come the song. You come here.
You? Slow net.
Okay, start, not started.
So the internet is slow.
Whatever loading this. With this load by laptop. Let me check. Down my throat.
Namaskar everybody. As you know, I am one of the guru of Group B. Today I am here going to present Chapter 5 life processes. They are altogether about 14 slides. So the first is reproduction. Reproduction is a common process in all the organisms in our earth to reproduce their species. All the organisms reproduce their offspring to continue their generations. As you all know, all the organisms need to reproduce to continue their generations, just like us humans. Different organisms have different mode of reproduction. It is said that different organisms have different mode of reproduction. Um, the different organisms have different modes of reproduction, like sexual and asexual. They increase their numbers through this life process for their existence. By reproduction, they increase their numbers and increase for their existence, so they don't go extinct. There are two modes of reproduction. They are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. First, we will talk about asexual reproduction. So the next slide is about uh, asexual reproduction in plants and animals. There are a few animals and plants which reproduce without fusion of male and female gametes or without fertilization. The fusion of male and female gametes or fertilization is in sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is defined as that reproduction in which fertilization does not take place. Asexual reproduction has many types. It is defined as the reproduction where fertilization or fusion does not take place. The following types are fission, fragmentation, regeneration, sporulation, pa- parthenogenesis, vegetative propagation. So, first we are going to start with fission. Fission is the most simplest method of sexual reproduction. Fission is the simplest method. It is done by the simplest organisms. In this method, the single cell of a unicellular organism divide into new organisms. It may be multiple or binary. This means that a single cell can divide into two or multiple new organisms. There are two modes of it: binary and multiple. When the individual cell is fully matured, uh, it is divided into two during favorable condition. This type of fission is called binary. Fission is the fission where the fully matured cell divides into two during its favorable condition. Gets favorable gets a favorable condition. The nucleus comes out in the form of a new plasmodium. This type of fission is called multiple fission. You can make notes if you would like. Budding is the next process, another method of sexual reproduction. In the method, an organism produces a small outgrowth at its one side. As you know, budding is common in plants. Uh, the bud enlarges and later detaches from the parent's body. Then it grows into a new organism. A bud in a plant grows at the side of the plant near the stem or the branches. That bud later on detaches from the plant and grows into a new organism. The next method is fragmentation. In this method, an organism having less complex body breaks into two or more fragments, and each fragment grows into a new organism. This method is like glass shattering. It turns into different pieces. Just like that, a organism that has a less complex body breaks into two or more fragments. Those fragments forming a new organism. The next process is regeneration. Regeneration is the process of sexual reproduction in which an organism divides into different parts. Each part regenerates the missed parts, and new organisms are formed. In this process, like planaria, it is the one of the organism that does regeneration to reproduce. A planaria can divide itself into three or more parts. Each of the parts grows into a new organism by regenerating. That's it for regeneration. The next one is sporulation. The reproduction done by spores through the germination from the spores found in air is called sporulation. Such spores come out when they get matured. Sporulation is inbred, as you can see. Sometimes mold or mucus starts to form, and though that is formed due to sporulation, the germination from the spores found in air. That is it for sporulation. The next process is called parthenogenesis. This is a rare type of reproduction. It is the process of forming new organisms from unfertilized ova of animals in that is termed as pathogenesis. This is This is not that common in animals as it is done by unfertilized ova of animals. This means female animals have unfertilized ova that has not been fertilized by its male gametes. That is it for parthenogenesis. Next is vegetative propagation. This also has many types. Vegetative reproduction is the formation of new plants from their vegetative parts like leaf, stem, and root. This is a common practice in rural areas. In this reproduction, any vegetative parts get detached from the parent plant. As you can see here, this this part had been detached from the branch of a parent plant and planted in the soil, so it became a new plant. Vegetative propagation may be by natural or artificial process. This process can be artificial, like by doing from humans, like farmers, or natural by natural causes.
Okay, okay, now wait a minute. So next day also you have to present, eh? So and to go a bit fast, then it's not so good. Thank you very much, Zen. So Zen has got lovely slides. Still, I think he has got more slides left. Out of 15, he was able to explain now to 11. Now more 3 4 slides are there. That will be explained tomorrow. Understood, Anand? And next day, I think Jain as well as Rakshak also be prepared. Give duty to others also to make slide. Right? So, what is our topic? Children, what is our topic? Life process. First of all, we have to know what is life process. What is life process? Different activities which occur inside living beings' body to continue their life or generation. For example, we eat food, the food goes in our stomach, it is digested, and it becomes waste. Useful nutrients are absorbed, harmfuls are thrown out. That is one digestion. What is that? Digestion, excretion, respiration, circulation, reproduction. These all are life, due to which we can live and continue our generation as well. Actually, in reproduction, there is continuation of generation. Yes, in respiration, what do? We inhale air, we exhale air. Not only that, in the cells and tissues, energy is produced. That energy is used for mobilization. See? You are able to sit because of energy. You don't eat food for 4 5 days, then your condition will be very very poor, right? Will you be? Sometimes you may be hospitalized. Also. Many people they become sick and they are hospitalized. When someone was suffering from dengue, will be able to stay at home. Nowadays, I think dengue is not so much dangerous, but up to last year it was dangerous. I read news. One person died because of dengue. Be careful. You have to use full sleep cloths. But we are fond of using half. What to do? Yes, sir. Be careful. Okay, life processes. In this uh, chapter, especially we are discussing reproduction. What do you discuss? Reproduction means re again. Production means formation. Process of forming similar organism is called reproduction. I am produced from my parents because they reproduced and this type of person came. Your parents reproduce and you came. Mango reproduces, mango fruit is produced. Yes or no? So you might have seen caterpillar. Yes or no? That caterpillar will it remain forever? After some time, from that caterpillar you can get lovely butterfly. Caterpillar changes into butterfly. You don't like that caterpillar, do you? But when its form is changed, butterfly, do you like or not? You like to be friend with butterfly also. And you may want to fly with butterfly. My dear butterfly, I want to fly with you. But it's not possible. That is in dream only. That's why they write different poems, stories, essays about butterfly. And they sing a song also, right? Reproduction. Mainly how, okay, because of reproduction, there is increase in number of organisms. If no reproduction, no increase in number of organisms. What is the present day population of the world? Any idea? It's near about 8 billion. Near about 8 billion people are there in the world. And how many people are in Nepal? What is the population of Nepal according to the census 2078? About 3 years ago there was census, right? It was near about 2 crore 93 lakhs. Our name was also there, right? But now I think it might have crossed 3 crore. But it's not like that also because every day many people of Nepal they just go abroad for study, for work. Yes or no? Migration rate is quite high here. That's why number is not increasing. It is increasing slowly. So number increases. And basically, how many type of reproduction are there? Two types. What are they? Sexual reproduction and asexual. Asexual and sexual. Asexual reproduction. Asexual means without fusion of gamete or from only one parent. If there is no involvement of gamete means sex cell or germ cells, or if the organism is produced from only one parent, that type of reproduction is called, what do you call it? Asexual reproduction. So asexual reproduction is fast. This reproduction is fast. Or babies are produced quite quickly, isn't it? You might have noticed. Do you love to have rose flower on it? So just cut the branch of rose and sow in the SOW. Sow means keep inside the soil. Slowly, new rose plant will grow there. In case of money plant also, cut the money plant, place in water, roots will develop, You can grow in potted plant or in a pot, right? So that is also a kind of asexual reproduction. So you are saying vegetative propagation. What is that? Vegetative propagation. Actually, you live in Kathmandu and you have not seen more land because everywhere you have seen house only. Especially villagers, they work in the field and they grow, they rear different type of crops, and they know from seed it is grown or from other things like potato. Potato can be grown from one potato. That potato, that is stem. What is that? Whatever you eat, that is the stem of potato. Just keep inside the soil. After some time, new plants arise and they give new potato inside the ground, not up. But what about mango? Does it give new the fruits inside or outside the ground? Many more. It is the season of mango, right? How many of you love mango to have? How many are there? You don't love mango? Mango. They love mango. Yeah. They say mango is the king of fruit. What do they call? King of fruit. But don't eat too much. Limited one. Morning also you can eat little. You must feel the real taste of mango. No? If you eat 2-3 kg at once, then what will happen? Whatever mango, whatever mango. Right? Okay. There are different type of asexual reproduction. What are they? Fission, budding, fragmentation, regeneration, sporulation, parthenogenesis, vegetative propagation. Offsprings can be produced from only one parent by different methods. These are the methods. What are they? Fission, next one, budding, fragmentation, regeneration, sporulation, parthenogenesis, vegetative propagation. But if there is one saying, if there is a will, there is a way. Okay, children, now look at here. You small stems of rosea. Later on, new plant grows individually. What are the different types of asexual reproduction? What are they? Fission, budding, fragmentation, regeneration, sporulation, parthenogenesis, vegetative propagation. Alright, students, you can see here one chapter, one portion. What is given here? Fission. Fission is very simple method in which one cell, there are unicellular organisms. Unicellular means their whole body is made up of only one cell. One cell divides and forms how many? Two cells. Now, the old one is called parent cell. What do you call it? And new one are called daughter cells. Oh my, very interesting. So this parent cell, now it is dividing. Nucleus is also dividing. Cytoplasm is also dividing. Now, how many are formed? Two. So, if one cell divides and forms two cells, two separate organisms, then that type of process is called fission. What is it called? Fission. Again, fissions are of two types. How many types of fissions are there? Two. What are they? Binary fission and multiple fission. That's right. Multiple fission. Okay. What do you mean by binary fission? What do you mean by multiple fission? If two organisms are formed from one parent cell, if two are formed, binary. If many are formed, then what is called multiple. Just you have to make concept clear. Two babies are produced, binary. Many are produced, multiple. Especially it occurs in where? Amoeba, bacteria, euglena, paramecium, spirogyra, etc. Okay, children. This is multiple fission. In multiple fission, one parent cell is here, many daughter cells are here. Yes or no? But here we have to keep in mind, when does binary fission take place and when does multiple fission take place? Binary fission and multiple fission, they do not take place at once. When the condition is favorable, if there is sufficient food, environmental condition is good, at that time binary fission takes place. Favorable condition, binary fission. Unfavorable condition, binary fission. When there is scarcity of food, temperature is not suitable for it, at that time one cover is produced on its body. What is it called? Cyst. One protective layer is produced, and when that protective layer is outside, the nucleus divides into many, and cytoplasm collects in it, and see, oh, here was one cell. How many new cells are from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 8 are produced, right? And later on, when condition becomes favorable, they come out and exist independently. Yes or no? Now tell me, which one is shorter process? Binary fission is shorter or multiple fission is shorter? Binary. So it occurs very quickly in certain period of time. But for this, it takes a little bit long time. Okay. So remaining we will continue tomorrow. So tomorrow at first, what do we do? We'll discuss budding to sporulation. Then Jane will explain vegetative propagation. All right. So students, you start reading. You read thoroughly and go up to uh, vegetative propagation. Reading only, right? Then I will give you some facts. Right? Okay. If you point out and read, that is beneficial. Be active, you feel. He doesn't know how to stand at his attention also.